Hey fam, it's Bon of Ghost Flower, and I wanted to bring you a quick stretch and an acupressure point that supports our cycle. I know some of us experience some discomfort, and hopefully this will help. And what we're gonna do is try to floss the tissue along our inner leg. This chain of tissue goes up and wraps around our uterus, all based on our embryology. And in Chinese medicine, they associate that with the earth element. You can actually track that line on this earth element legging here. And that tissue is going to go up into the hip joint and wrap around the uterus. So we're going to try to change that tissue and unkink this zone to bring good energy, good chi into that space. So I'm going to step it back into a lunge. Hopefully you can see me just fine here. My heel is going to pull back and down into the earth. So that is the most important part. So I'm activating this tissue all along my inner leg and inner hamstring. My arms are under my shoulders. If we can, upper arm bone and inner leg bone are going to squeeze together. Keep squeezing those two together, pull your heel back, and then sit yourself back into a lungy PE stretch thing, but kind of wider than normal. And you keep pulling your heel back the whole time as you sit back and elongate that inner thigh. I can turn a little sideways so you can see a new angle. I'm not in a very deep lunge, but I am engaging my heel back the whole time. That little bit of resistance plus the elongation phase causes the internal exfoliation or the flossing to happen. And as we floss and unkink this line, hopefully we'll create more comfort and more ability for our life force or chi in Chinese medicine to flow. You're also getting connected to the earth, and we're expanding in our inner pelvis here, creating space so that the uterus can receive blood and more chi. Cool, let's switch sides. One of the key things here is to make sure that you're resisting the amount that feels good to you. So I'm pulling back at about maybe 50% right now. I don't have to max out, so I have light resistance. And I know when we're on our cycle, we have various desire levels of how much we want to move our bodies and exercise. This is kind of a light, easy, simple thing. Just get on the floor, move your inner legs a little bit, and you'll start to hopefully feel any stagnant energy starting to move. How about 3 more on this side? I'm making sure my inner leg bone's hugging my upper arm bone to create a little extra leverage. That's going to help move and change the tissue as well. Feel free to change your angle as you go. You might take a spiral. It might feel good on your lower back. Great. And you can always repeat. You can go back to the first side and try another round. But let's go into our acupressure point. So we want to do spleen 6, and that will help relieve and move the chi. The stretch kind of clears the channel, and the points kind of fine-tune our life force energy or our chi. And this point here is found on the earth channel, the yin earth channel. And you'll measure 3 fingers up from your inner ankle bone, and just behind the shin there's a little point. It's actually indicated on my leggings here, if you can see, but I know I'm wearing black today. I was feeling the blacks. And you'll just hold there. If you're pregnant, please don't press this point. This is a great point if you would like to get pregnant. Please use protection, of course. You can do this point on both ankles at the same time. So 3 fingers up from the inner ankle bone. I like to use my thumb just behind the shin, and then I'm going to relax my knees down into a butterfly cobbler shape and let the thumbs do their work. You can close your eyes, take a couple deep breaths, let your chin hang forward, open the back of the neck, and start to sense any sensation underneath your thumb and between your leg. You might start feeling the chi change, and it might feel uncomfortable, maybe a little bit achy. Maybe you're having a hard time finding your point. Go ahead and trust your thumbs to move around a little bit and find just your spot, your spleen 6. We also call this yin, yin, yin. This is a female supportive point as well as digestive. And we'll start fine-tuning our chi by holding here for about 30 more seconds. Let your shoulders drop. Imagining pulling energy up through your feet, through your inner legs, and letting that pool, welcome the pool of energy in your pelvis, in your pelvic bowl. Two more deep breaths. Good. Noticing any change in sensation, and you can give them a couple little clockwise circles to finish off. You can open your eyes, and thank you so much for giving that a try. I hope that supports you. Kisses, darlings.